You? You're going to listen to me. I'm a fuck. Ah, fuck you. I was on my way to a high score and all, you prick. See what you've done. Fuck you want. I know you. Do you now? I know your deepest, darkest secrets. You're one of the transgenders, aren't you? You can't hide from me. I'm too good. You can always tell you know that. Oh no, I've been found out. However could you have known? I thought I'd kept it so well hidden. You've seen right through my charade. Now fuck off and bother somebody else, will you? Ah, fuck you bastard, you fuck. Nian, you shoved your granny off a bus? But she's your mammy's mammy. Don't you go quoting nursery rhymes at me, ya bitch. And anyway, it was my daddy's mammy, so I shouldn't count if we're using that song as a moral arbiter of justice all of a sudden. Stupid old cow had it coming. Okay. Jolly, mate, I bet you'd have done great in the Olympics. Huh? Why? 'Cause the mental gymnastics you're performing here are pretty fucking incredible. Ah, fuck you, you know I'm right. Good luck with that. Yeah, fuck it. Vaz? What's up? Right, Tara, what's up? I think I just sent the wrong guy up to heaven by mistake. There was a lot of people here all at once and I was juggling them and I must have switched their files by mistake and hey, it's okay. We've all been there, we've all made mistakes. It's happened to all of us. And I mean, you've worked here for a bit already and I'm honestly impressed it's taken you this long. Like, I did it on my first day. So, let's make some calls, get it all sorted out, okay? Aye, but I also sent the wrong guy down to hell, and now they're going to get wrongfully punished because of me. Right, so let's start there then. I mean, hellbound souls can't really get into paradise anyway, and there's not really much they can do beyond wander the halls, and there's enough people there that could handle them if need be, so let's call hell first then. And that's their number there. Wait, hold on, what? You want me to call them? Call hell? They're all very nice. Nobody's gonna bite your head off for an honest mistake. Yeah. Okay. Hi, this is Tara up from the front desk. We might have accidentally sent a soul down your way that isn't supposed to be. Could you send the mark up again, please, for me? Right, great, thanks. Sorry for the inconvenience again, and bye, thanks. See, head still firmly on shoulders, and I don't see any bite marks on you either. Right, on to our lost sinner now then. Speaking of lost sinners, Fungmai is on the phone saying there's this weirdo up at Morning Starbucks who's demanding he be let into heaven. And, well, flicking people in the head with his big toe if they refuse. Guess that's our guy then. Handy that. Hello, this is indeed the afterlife. How can I help you? Hello. Do you know where I could find some the salmon snakes? I heard there is a place that we can also ride them. I'm sorry, salmon what? What is the English word for it? In Finland we say lohikäärme. Oh, you mean dragons? Okay. So there are a lot of realms with dragons in them. Not sure any of them would really be up to having somebody ride them, no, or even you would want to ride in the first place. Nidhugger, Quetzalcoatl, or the Hydra? I wouldn't like my chances. But there are quite a few realms of experience, I do believe, that have dragons. I think they made an Aragon themed one once. Anyway, they should be pretty cool with that. So yeah, you'll want to go up the Universal Hallway, hang a right till you get about to Tiernanog, and from there there'll be tons of signs about it. It should be easy enough to find. Wait, you speak Finnish? No, not really. Not anything past ei kyllä and rintaliivit hihna. Why rintaliivit? That is very specific. Long story that. But no, we've got this thing called a universal translator. It automatically translates any language for us. I think it also works for sign language. Not entirely sure how that works though. Hi, welcome to the after. Disculpe, ¿puedes ayudarme a encontrar a mi padre? Sí, claro. ¿Cómo se llama? Augusto Raimundo Sánchez. Bien, vamos a ver. Desapareció cuando yo tenía 11 años y nunca volvió. Quiero saber qué pasó con él. Ok, así que hay algunas personas con este nombre. Es el de Tenerife, Asunción, Sebaco o Santa Clara. Asunción. Ok. Vale, aquí. Salió a por leche, pero de camino a casa se cayó en una alcantarilla y se rompió el cuello. Entonces, ¿no nos abandonó? Nunca supimos qué le pasó. Nadie nos dijo nada. En las noticias nunca mencionaron nada. Llamamos a la policía, pero nada. Realmente ayuda mucho escuchar eso. Muchísimas gracias. Oi, Abby, what are those soggy billionaires still doing there? It's been weeks. Don't look at me. The mortals picked up sacrificing billionaires to Poseidon again, and this is this year's lot. He just hasn't been round to pick it up yet. Again. Well, they should get a bloody move on then, because they're starting to get annoying. In Italian. Guarda che colpa tua questa però, eh? È diventata colpa mia adesso a tutto un tratto. Ah bene, ovvio che è colpa tua, scemo, sei capitano, no? Ecco, responsabilità tua. E la barca, scusa, di chi è? È sua. Ecco, appunto. Guarda che sei te che non sai navigare, specie di imbecille. They can and will and have gone on for hours. Okay, yeah, I've had enough of this as well. We're done. Amphi, hi, how are you? It's been a while. We really should get coffee sometime. Listen, can you do me a favour? Could you tell your husband to quit mucking about with the nereids and get his arse down to the front desk? Stat, we've got some sacrifices here waiting for him, and they're getting a nice floor all wet.
I deny your existence. You're only a figment of my imagination.
I am?
And to prove it, I'm going to walk right through you. Step aside.
This is dreadful. I don't exist.
I'm ordering myself a pizza, Mommy. Will I order you something?
Give me a look at the menu.
It's in Italian. Will I just pick something for you?
I'm well capable of ordering for myself in any feckin' language.
Hello? I'd like to order a delivery, please. Mommy?
And what do you think, Ethne? Give me a feckin' second.
Yes, 92 James Larkin Court. Brown. A medium thin crust Hawaiian, please. Yeah, and
I'll have the Pagione.
and a lasagna, please. Thanks.
Excuse me, I said the Pagione.
That's page 1.
Fuck hell, this day's just dragging on for fucking ever. You know what? Oi, listen up. I'm bored at my fucking nut here. Any of you's got a decent death story or something? Come on, don't be shy. I'll even let you jump the queue. Come on. You, sir. Yes. What have you got for me? Sorry. Coming through. Now. So, I was on a skiing holiday in New Zealand with my mates, right? And on one of the slopes, the chairlift kind of went overhead, and the pylon was kind of like right in the middle of the slope, and had like those protective barriers on it, you know. And we decided it was a fun idea to take one of them off and use it as a sledge. Oh god. So we hauled this thing a fair bit up the slope and got on and slid down again. It's pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Only thing is, we ended up smashing into the very same pylon that we nicked the barrier from. And wasn't all of us, just me and a couple others, but yeah, you lot are a fucking menace. Hola, has vuelto. ¿Encontraste tu padre? ¿Cómo fue? ¿Hay algún buen terapeuta por aquí que conozcas? ¿Qué pasó? Mi padre es un puto pedazo de mierda. Eso es que pasó. Lo encontré. Estaba tan feliz de verme de nuevo. Nos abrazamos y hablamos durante horas, teniendo que compensar los años que perdimos. Y entonces nos habíamos tomado unas copas y entonces yo me declaré pansexual. Oh, cariño, ¿cómo se lo tomó? No muy bien. No sabía lo que significaba al principio, pero cuando le expliqué, empezó a gritarme diciendo que yo era repugnante, que había arruinado nuestra reunión y que ninguna hija suya podría ser homosexual. Y que si yo decidía seguir siendo unas de esas maricas, entonces él ya no tenía hija. Y este capullo está en el paraíso. ¿Sí? Tiene su propio paraíso personal. Not for much longer, he doesn't.
When I went to Finland, I was driving in Lapland and there were these mosquitoes biting us. And my friends were always going like, Satana perkele vittu, Satana perkele vittu, Satana. And even the name of the mosquito was funny. Like I asked, is that mosquito? No, it's a Finnish moth. He's called a Makkarainen. Makkarainen? It's got a move to it. Sounds like Macarena. I think Macarena was invented in Finland by accident. By angry Finnish farmers who were beating mosquitoes off them. Saatana perkele vittu Makarainen. Saatana perkele vittu Makarainen. Vittu, 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 vittu.
Oh, you, messy fucking bitch face. I just went through universal judgment there, because apparently it's completely unbiased or fucking whatever. Well, that's a lie, because now they're wanting to send me to a punishment realm? For what? Homophobia? For fuck's sake, is wanting to stand up to the gays and their agenda really a punishable offence now? Standing up to their devilish way? Will you shut up? I'm on break. Ah, for fuck's sake, you as well, you're fucking no help. Twat. Oi, Gary, what is the latest way somebody's died screaming hallelujah? Dunno. Literally or figuratively? Oh, I just had a guy earlier this morning who bungee jumped off a 160 metre cliff with a 160 metre rope. His last words were literally screaming hallelujah at the top of his lungs on the way down. Does somebody dying while petting the snakes count? Because I had 2 of them this morning before I even had my cup of tea. And I'm pretty sure Cena's got a full fucking bingo sheet of spicy positions she's had people dying. Curious thing. Oi, Jolly, are we still good for coffee tomorrow? Yes, we are. We decided on a place yet? Well, I kind of wanted to go up to Eterno, up by the Roman underworld, but Feng Mei's pretty dead set on going to Morning Starbucks, so you're kind of the tiebreaker here. If I said common grounds now, would you punch me? Yes. Good to know. I don't know, I'm kind of good with either, but you know, the idea of some quality Italian coffee does sound pretty appealing right about now. Caffè Eterno that is then. Right, I'll tell her she's been outvoted. Tara, you know coming? No, I've got another therapy session. Then you'll have fun though. Ah, we'll keep you in our hearts then. Fuck's sake, it's not like she's dead. Well, dead air. You know, I really wish I had some medical condition that forced me to get rid of my bits and transition to a guy. I'm sorry, what? Fuck, did I just say that out loud? Yep. What? Where did that come from? I don't even know myself. Well, that's definitely coming up in therapy. I'm just trying to... When you say, here, can I ask you a question? Mate, fuck off, can you not see we're in the middle of something here? Sorry, I was just wondering if I could put in a death request? Okay, you're actually kind of a wee bit forgiving for interrupting me there, because that sounds actually interesting. Who's this for? My wife. Ooh, I smell drama. What did you do to her? What did I do? She killed me! I need to get back at her. Can confirm, she did in fact kill him. However, only after he made moves to get her kids taken away from her because she wouldn't bow down and become essentially what's the word you people use? Trad wife. That's it. Oh, so she wouldn't give up all agency and autonomy just so you could feel some sort of power over somebody else. How dreadful. There, see, you get it? Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Abby, how do you feel about a wee trip down to hell? You know, I really could do without now. Actually, yeah. Yeah, come on, Abby, just quit the adventure. In and out. Just take this walking pile of beta male energy. Aye! I go crying a corner. And take me over to judgment, and then, honestly, most likely some punishment realm or other. Fine, alright then. Come here, you. We're off to see Goddy Boy. You let that woman tell you what to do. That is so emasculating. Will you shut up? Johnny, Feng Mei just texted me, said she's gonna be a bit late. Nah, no bother. Tell her there's no rush. Wait, hold on. Did I just say no bother? Fuck, you pair are a bad linguistic influence on me. I think you did. One of us. One of us. So you taking anybody with you then? Nah, I'm pretty happily single. Are you ace-like? Nah. I think what you're thinking of is aromantic, people who don't feel romantic attraction. I'm actually pansexual. I'm just not looking for anything at the moment. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can respect that. And it's 2 o'clock now. We better get going. Oh, fuck. Yeah, me too. See yous later. Hi, I'm afraid your free trial of life has unfortunately run out. However, we are offering an exciting new alternative for all wrongdoers, consisting of an eternity of Madame Fanny's onion soup, straight from 1950s France. Would you like to sign up? It's a limited time offer. I think I will be politely declining that offer because I am no wrongdoer, you see. I'm sure Madame Fanny is a wonderful woman, except for her soups, which are used as punishment, apparently. Really? How'd you figure? I am a messenger of God. How can I be anything but righteous? Do you know one stereotype about priests? They line children. Especially the choir boys, for some reason. Now, you definitely weren't as abhorrently shitty as some of your other brothers in Christ, but that still doesn't absolve you from the shady and morally questionable shit you still actually did through your position, including misdirecting church funds and donations to your own bank account in the hopes of starting your own cult someday. How ambitious of you. You listen here, young man. I am nearly 200. Ah, whatever. Even though you are a demon, that does not give you permission to speak to spiritual leaders that way. Yes, it does. Actually, well, that and the fact that you're a pretty all-round horrible person. I suggest you head off to judgment now. You're holding up my line. Well, in that case, my son, up yours. Bravo. Bless you. And you. Hey, judgment's on the other side. Yeah, fuck it, you'll figure it out. Okay, next one. The wheel was invented in the Neolithic era. When was the wheelchair? In the Paralithic era. Fuck. That was terrible. Hello. What are we giggling about? Jolly, new idea. What's the most scandalous thing you've ever done? In Korea, I stripped down once to distract an enemy sniper so our own sniper could get at him. Does that count? I think it does. Ian, what about you? Me? I hooked up with God once. Why did that happen? You what? What was it like? It was a while ago. I don't know, honestly, kind of disappointing. There's a whole lot of shaking around without much really happening, you know, not much substance. Did you just call God small? I don't know, did I? Aren't you a lesbian though? Yep, though I was. Oh, who's this? Yeah, what's up? Could you call Horseboy for me? We need some more horses down here. The ones we've got are bloody knackered. Can't you tell him I'm kind of in the middle of something here? No, he refuses to pick up the phone any time I call him. Probably because you keep calling him Horseboy. You do know he hasn't been B-Mal in like several centuries at this point, right? Oh, it's just a bit of fun. What do you even need these horses for anyway? Dismemberment. You know when you tie them to the horses and then... Yeah, I'm familiar with the concept. No need for any fucking details. Tell you what, I'll forward you Mashan's number so you can ask the actual BMI for some horses. How about that? Right. Sorry about that. Where were we? Okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on. You said how long you've been together? A while. A fair wee bit. And you're Chinese, you speak Mandarin, right? Mm-hmm. And you still haven't started learning it? You massive fucking language nerd speaks like 6 different languages, gets giddy when a soul comes through and teaches you a bit of their language, and you still haven't thought of learning the language of your fucking accent? That's fucked up. Thank you. I've suggested it a few times now, and every time she says, well, okay, here's the thing. Yes, I can speak a handful of languages, but they're all either Romance or Germanic languages, language families that I grew up in. So picking up another one from that group isn't really that hard. Mandarin, no, that is a whole other kettle of fish. When has that ever stopped you? Just last week I saw you in a back and forth with a guy who was speaking Tagalog. At least I think that's what it was. Because actually it's similar, but it's just that you're not helping your case here. Look, it's complicated. Mandarin has some of the simplest grammar on the planet. That's not the writing system. I'll admit I'm a bit scared off by it. I'm not about to give you a massive fucking text of a hanzi and ask you to translate it. Writing is the last thing you need to be worried about. Okay. Yeah, this ends with me. We're learning Mandarin right now. Yes! I'm in.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7，我的朋友在哪里？在这里，在这里，我的朋友在这里。知吃吃，吃，不是死，知吃屎，死，不是只吃屎，知吃屎，你在吃屎了。 我不会。
Bobby, hang on. Here you use hun, not sure. Huh? Why? I thought you said sure meant to be. It does, but only when you're talking about things or people. Like, 我是老师 I am a teacher. Or, 你是苏格兰人 You are Scottish. But hun is used to describe stuff, like adjectives and shit. Like, I don't know. 你很可爱 You are cute. Or very cute. Han can mean very as well. So, 我是老师你很可愛 Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense. So, Jesus. Thaz. Hi, Thaz. What's up? Hi, it's Claire. Thaz is a girlfriend. We're here at the front desk. It's quite busy. I mean, nothing we can't handle. Hey, get to the point. Sorry. Multiple people in Paradise have called, and a few have turned up here as well to tell us. Paradise is burning. What do you mean Paradise is burning? It's burning. Like, literally on fire. And it's spreading. That shouldn't be possible. every paradise is sealed off at its own entity. The fire shouldn't be able to spread from one to the other. Unless you're meaning heaven? Nope. Paradise, as in people's personal paradises. I don't like this. Any idea what could have started this? Right now it's anyone's guess. It could be a string of isolated incidents, or it could be arson. Who the fuck would set fire to paradise? Fuck if I know. But we can't afford to rule anything out at the moment. Okay, Claire, thanks for calling. We'll be right done. Good, hurry up. Okay, what's the situation? Anything new come through? Only the 2 new paradises were hit. If the residents manage to evac or not, we'll have to wait and see. But can't we do anything? We called Poseidon, Freya, the Chinese dragons and Canelo to help put out the fires. We called the Hotel Limbo to give people a place to stay while the paradises get fixed up. And we're holding down the fort here because just because there's shit going on right now doesn't keep the souls from dying. I'm not sure what more we could be doing right now. Okay, that's good at least. Still feels wrong to just go on with business as usual. Paradise is literally burning down right now. Ian, the Chinese dragons and 3 separate water deities have been called up to help. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not sure how much you'd be able to contribute to that. The best thing that we can do right now is trust that the gods can put out the fires and that we can keep all the souls from freaking out too much. The last thing the realms need right now is mass hysteria piled on top of everything else. Okay. Okay, let's get to work then.
Mr. S. Baldrick. Now, distinguishing features. None.
Well, I've got this big growth in the middle of my face.
That's your nose, Baldrick. Now, any history of insanity in the family? Tell you what, I'll cross out the in. Any history of sanity in the family? None whatsoever. Now then, criminal record?
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on, Baldrick, you're going to be an MP, for God's sake. I'll just put fraud and sexual deviance. Now, minimum bribe level.
1 turnip. Oh, hang on, I don't want to price myself out of the market.
Baldrick, I've always been meaning to ask, do you have any ambitions in life apart from the acquisition of turnips?
No.
So what would you do if I gave you £1,000?
I'd get a little turnip of my own.
So what would you do if I gave you £1 million?
Oh, that's different. I'd get a great big turnip in the country.
I am no killer. You just decapitated. I simply sent him to God. Yeah, that's still murder, bud. If God thought it unjust, then he would resurrect this man. Has that happened yet? No, which means I'm doing a good job.
I am not permitted to express any political views. Well, if it's a respectable place, there must be a law of appeal. But my friend, be reasonable. Appeal to whom? That's for you to find out. But that has never been done. Is that any reason why it can't be done now? You are determined to get me into the salad. And what about the salad you got me into? Now look here. You don't want me to use force, do you? Well, you can always try.
So why is your face chap me? Well, I pumped Stevie for 410 quid. Is that you're going, Ray? Aye. Shut up, you'd be wearing a pint and all. So I come out the pub and I'm feeling like Samson. Who? Willie Samson with a neck lump and a breath? No, Samson out the Bible. Oh. So I've got a big pocket full of money. Du geistig unbewaffnete, verbal inkompetente, bildungsresistente, kognitiv suboptimierte Nebenexistenz. I'm sorry. Was zum Teuflischen bringt da los? Dieses Wichskind hat mir meinen Kuchen geklaut. Das nennt sich ein Strudel, du Deppert, der Schau steht sogar dran. Nicht einmal die richtigen Begriffe weiß das zu verwenden, da gibt's das. Wie es denn auch sei, sie haben ihn mir immerhin geklaut. Yeah, I don't have the patience for this. But I was a devout Christian. I fully do not care. What? Behold the field where I cultivate mine fucks. Gaze upon it, and thou shalt see that it is barren. How can you say that? I was a Christian. I was baptized. Oh, for fuck's sake. To borrow a phrase, just because you were dunked in the Jesus juice as a baby does not mean that you get to act however you like and never face any consequences for it. Consequences? For what? I lived by the book. Oh, I know, maybe a bit too much, honestly. And therein lies the problem. You do know that Old Testament God isn't some great hallmark of morality, right? Blasphemy, sacrilege, you should be burning in hell. I really should be. I miss that hot tub. So warm. But alas, one has work to do. Hey Thaz, have we got any closer to finding out who did this? Right, shush, take this, you know where to go. No, not yet. I hope they get it resolved soon though. I am tired. I'm gonna stop you right fucking there. What? We were having a baby and we needed to cover the costs. By increasing rents for your already desperately poor tenants? We needed the money. And you think the single mother raising 2 kids on a minimum wage doesn't? Well, she should have found a better job then, shouldn't she? Seriously, working a low-skilled job and having children. So irresponsible. Fucking hell. People like you really would benefit from some fucking maltreatment, I swear. People like me? A fucking what treatment? Landlords. And yeah, the Mao treatment, as in Mao Zedong, the Chinese guy. You see, during the Cultural Revolution, the government allowed and actively encouraged tenants in communities who had been abused and exploited for decades to take revenge or vindictive justice. Beatings, lynchings, public humiliation were all the rage. The good old days. Speaking from experience, it can be very cathartic. Jolly, fuck you. We found the guy. So that's him then, is it? Culprit. Yep. This file confirms it. Checked. Okay. Whose rope is that? That would be me. Okay, Abby. Right then, thick face. Porque coño pensaste que reducir la mitad del paraíso era una buena idea? Porque me iban a mandar al infierno, eso es por qué. ¿Y por qué razón? Homofobia y repudiar a mi hija más rica. Eso es que lo enseña la Biblia. Oh, for fuck's sake, is that what this is about? Some bigot offended that he has to face the consequences of his own actions. For fuck's sake. Should have known. What level's he going to? Level 3. Ceda's just off the phone with his daughter. We told her she could choose a more intensive level for him for her first wee bit, but she placed him according to the guidelines for each level. It's more level-headed than I would have been. Same. If it was me in her position, he'd have been Greg for company for weeks. So what do we do with him now? Well, his daughter didn't want him abused too much. Beyond what level 3 will do him, that is. But, guess all that's left to do is dump him off in hell. Doesn't mean we have to be nice to him on the way there. No, it does not. Yeah, all that. Déjame, demonio. Déjame, dije. No he terminado. Say hi to Lily for me. I need a cup of tea. Oh, fuck yeah. Absolutely.